football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Chargers, and it's coming up next.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
Yeah, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is...
The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead the game.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he can hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They run it over center with Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's P-Rock. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. From From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Herbert. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the free agent pickup from Baltimore. It's Gus Edwards. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. 2nd and 7.
The 2025 NFL Playoffs 2-round AFC Divisional 6 Pittsburgh Steelers 11-7 at 5 Los Angeles Chargers 12-6.
Here's 3rd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside.
The 2025 NFL Playoffs 2-round AFC Divisional games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he's in! Touchdown, LA!
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Richie James now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is P-Rock. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the carry is P-Rock. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far.
The 2025 NFL Playoffs 2-round AFC Divisional matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Patrick up to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Edwards. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get this forward to about the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Run.
6 Pittsburgh Steelers 11-7 at 5 Los Angeles Chargers 12-6.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That's taken in by the running back, P-Rock. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's P-Rock. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake.
The 2025 NFL Playoffs 2-round AFC Divisional matchup will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
They face 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line.
7 Denver Broncos 11-7 at 1 Kansas City Chiefs 15-2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They run once more with Edwards. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way and bring it up to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run with Harris. They'll get this across midfield, down to the 48. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
The 2025 NFL Playoffs 2-round NFC Divisional matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
The 2025 NFL Playoffs 2-round AFC Divisional games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025. 6 Pittsburgh Steelers 11-7 at 5 Los Angeles Chargers 12-6. The 2025 NFL Playoffs 2-round AFC Divisional matchup will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025. 7 Denver Broncos 11-7 at 1 Kansas City Chiefs 15-2. The 2025 NFL Playoffs 2-round NFC Divisional matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnson now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. This one complete to Palmer.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2 minutes to go here. Till half.
3 Minnesota Vikings 15-3 at 2 Philadelphia Eagles 15-3.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. There's his tight end, Disley. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, Herbert. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Throwing again, Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Throwing, Herbert. Oh, man, open right side. He's got him. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing on 1st down, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Josh Allen leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. The Chargers were led in the first half by their star quarterback, Justin Herbert. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
These two teams
I think there could still be
to
some
get to that
fireworks
AFC
yet to
Championship
come.
game next Sunday. Back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. The Chargers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert. That's over the middle.
6 Washington Commanders 13-5 at 1 Detroit Lions 15-2.
We got a stoppage for an injury. Well, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 1st and 10. Wilson. This one intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Herbert again. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown Chargers. Nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. They'll give it to Harris again. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for the year.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On the ground, it's Edwards. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, now Herbert. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Herbert now on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On second down, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On second down, it's Edwards. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. A run. It's Edwards. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. DJ Chark, touchdown Los Angeles.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. After the touchdown. touchdown. Here's Dicker out to send this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. They go play action with Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, you better hold up here in pass protection.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the handoff, it's Harris. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. Another run here with Harris. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Watkins. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Again, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
What a play on 4th and long, and even 30 yards. They go play action now. Wilson, that is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll run with Harris. And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Next the score, Chargers 28, Steelers 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Pistol here for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ into the hands of Pickens. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his man. It's Pickens.
Offside. Defense.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Wilson lines up in the pistol. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Throwing again. Wilson in trouble, and down he goes. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in cover. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense. They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action now, Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Herbert to the air again. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. He slips it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, L.A. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Austin now to return this. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Wilson now to throw on third down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Wilson will throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw again is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Watkins. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll find his receiver. It's James. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Wilson. Now a screen set up for Harris. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Again, Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They are moving on. As the number 1 seed, the victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.